Alright, so what's up everyone? First I'm going to apologize for my last video. It was probably really quiet. I was pretty much dead, so that's why. But welcome to the fire deck from my poll on my blog there. So this fire deck obviously isn't Underworld, it's a mix, and I want to take a different approach. It's pretty much an aggro deck, and I'm just going to explain what happens here. I'm playing off against a Mipedian player, and I had first location, and the biggest threat was Colmo, and that's why I attacked him. Then I proceeded to sacrifice Mipedian Baldier's Flute to give Megmon a counter, and then so he would be able to play Song of Fury. Colmo off the bat plays Progressive Speed. That's going to deal 30 damage, so I'm going to rhyme a Reckless that. Colmo also has a Levitar. So when Gimli battles Colmo, after that damage, he gets his ability kicked in, and Colmo takes 5 more damage, because that's the creature I've chosen. I'm going to play Flying Advantage for 15 damage, and then 10 damage from the location, so that's 25, and then 10 more from Song of Fury is going to be enough to code Colmo. Colmo was the biggest threat, having range and swift and disarm, so I want to take him out as soon as I could. And that's the beauty of this deck, is that so many attacks can deal damage enough for me to code creatures within 2, 3, 4 attacks. Next he's taking Melf into Gimli at the Broken Edge location, so all speed attacks are going to deal an additional 5. Wisdom, 5 less. Now he's going to play Air Salt, that's going to be for 30, and then 35, so I don't like that, so I'm going to Rhyme of the Reckless that, and bring his energy all the way down to 20 after Gimli's ability. Then I'll only have to play 1 attack, which is Ember Swarm, and take out his Melf. So Ember Swarm is going to deal 25 because of Fire 15. He starts his stop with an Agate area, and Nadrin plays Nadrin plays Refrain of Denial. So then wait for my location to change. This was a pretty basic, pretty good standard Mipedian Masters deck. You have, Melf, you have Zaid, Digside Defender, you got Colmo, you got Awakis, and Prince Medinu. My location is Castle Pillar. What I was doing there is just checking out who has the highest courage and who can get initiative. But the rest, it doesn't really matter because of Prince Medinu. He has Bands of Lore on his Awaki. Not sure why, but he plays Poison Stream, which is going to deal 10 damage, I thought, or 15 damage. And then he plays Fanfare of the Vanishing, which is going to make him deal an additional 15. And then he flips down my gear. So that's a pretty intense attack right there. And what I do there is just try to see how many magics he's going to have. He's going to have the same amount as me when the burst resolves, so Poison Steam is still going to deal the damage. That's what I was trying to figure out there. So then I take a gamble. Because of my Fire 15, I could make Sudden Flare there, deal 15 more damage, so instead of being 20 damage, it can be 35. And basically, I play Sudden Flare. I was doing math in my head, trying to figure out, should I play Sudden Flare or Gladiator's Fire? But I guess it didn't really matter. So anyways, he's going to play Atmosphere. It's going to leave Gimli with 10 energy, and Gimli is going to play Gladiator's Fire, which is enough to code Awaki. And victory is sweet. He says good game at this point, and it is actually now that I ask him permission to play this, or to post this on YouTube or on my blog. And I tell him about my blog too if he wants to watch it back. So yeah, so we talk for a bit, and there's basically a 30-second lapse. Again, the cool thing about this deck is that Megmon gives all your creatures Fire 5, and innately all your attacking creatures already have Fire 5, so all of them have Fire 10, and if you have Battle Gear, then you have Fire 15. and then there's a possibility of Fire 25 with both Mujiks, but only Fire 20 now. Anyway, Vida's Reflectorium becomes his active location, and there's actually a reason why I don't run it very often anymore, and that's because if your opponent already has the upper hand, chances are they have one or two attack cards in their hand that need to be discarded, so it's actually going to help them more. And in this case, it did help me quite a bit, because I got Plasma Arrow and Gladiator's Fire in my hand. Oiki's battle gear is a Levitar, pumping up his speed and giving him that annoying ability that Gimli has. He plays Acceleration, I have to pass, and he's going to take 5 damage. So he's only going to have 60 energy. And then I'm going to gamble and play, well, I guess not gamble, but I'm going to play Plasma Arrow. I try to save my big attacks for the matches that count. And I thought about playing Discord of Flame to give me Fire 20, but I didn't need it, I realized. Did some math again. So he's only going to be left with 15 energy. And he's going to play an attack here, Air Assault, which is going to deal 20 damage. I'm down to 5 energy. Now this is really lucky on my part. I picked up a Flame Bloom last hand. So the Flame Bloom is actually going to deal 15 damage because of its fire, and then it's going to heal me 5 damage because of the Flame Bloom, the after effects of Flame Bloom and the attack burst. So I'm going to heal 5 to 10 damage. I'm going to code him, and then Oiki's Levitar is going to kick into the burst, and I'm going to take 5 damage. So actually, by playing Flame Bloom instead of one of the other attacks, I was able to survive his Oiki. So that just makes Gimli that much more annoying. Now, my locations are mainly counter gainers, hopefully trying to get my opponents to gain counters and gain counters on Naturin, and in that way have a little bit more gain and Mujik room, especially for decks like Super Cool Rain that are so popular. So Gimli is then taken into Prince Mudinu, because he's pretty annoying and I'm tired of letting him have initiative all the time. So he plays Velocitrap. I'm going to play Gladiator's Fire. I see I drew Magma Might there. I'm going to try to save that. I'm hoping that his Zaid is going to attack next turn my Magmon or my Gimli, even if my Gimli loses here. So I'm not necessarily too worried about losing this Gimli, because I have another one that's exactly the same, in a sense, and packing as much firepower. Because of his battle gear, because of Magmon, and because of his own ability, he's just as annoying. So not only do you have to take down one of my annoying Gimlis, but you have to take down the other one. But the beautiful thing is that if you try to attack that Gimli, I'm going to be able to defend with Tangut Toborn, who you should always defend with if you can, because he has an amazing ability to disarm your opponent, and then also give Fire 5 to Tangut. And his location, obviously I had a Blaze Barrage and a Magma Might, but I'm doing math, and I've already won the game as soon as he attacks me. Magma Might is 30 damage. He attacks, I defend, and he actually has Oliak's Apron on Zaid, so it would normally take away, but because I have Disarm, I get to disarm him, and it doesn't take effect. So then I played Discord of Flame off of Gimli, powering up Tangut Toborn, giving him Fire 20, and then I played Magma Might for the 51-hit KO. Thanks for watching, everyone. Hope you enjoyed it as much as I enjoyed playing. Be sure to check out my blog for a full deck list and an explanation on how to use the deck. Any decks I post here, you're more than welcome to use. Just say where you got the idea. That's all I ask. Remember, everyone, hail KR.